Hey Legionnaires, welcome back. We're here with another Dawnless Days battle for you today, and today we're on the Haradrim Wastes here. As you can see, we have a glorious 2v2 setting up here nicely. This is actually a battle that we did on the stream recently. I managed to get some of these replays to work, which I am surprised about myself. Dawnless Days recently has had a few replay issues, a lot of crashing going on. But yeah, I have a amazing replay. I'm so glad that this one works. It's such a close battle, very much down to the wire. We have Dorwinian and we also have Imladris facing off against Khan, and they're also facing off against Umbar. So yeah, some very strong cavalry factions on both sides here. Imladris and Khan, very, very good. Both rely on those sort of like missile cav of theirs. Noldorian Rangers going up against Veriek horse archers here. Some top tier bow cavalry there. Also, you know, like Dorwinian got some pretty strong missiles in their crossbows. Also, their javies are pretty handy. The javi swords, infantry that they have, very, very handy. And Umbar is just all round, just a very strong infantry faction, which is probably going to do a lot of serious damage, especially with those Aduna Kori back here waiting. Those steel-covered men. Oh boy, they are nasty. But yes, I'm very much looking forward to watching this battle again. I hope you guys are going to enjoy it as well. If you do enjoy, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support. As always, guys, it very much really helps out the channel as we work towards 10k subs. And it looks like the Noldorian Rangers haven't lost a single elf yet. I don't think the Veriek horse archers have. Oh no, they've lost 2. Okay, that's something, I guess. But yeah, it does seem as though like it's going to be a bit of a cavalry duel going on here between Khan and Imladris. It looks like that was kind of the aim. Khan brought a much smaller infantry army, obviously because they put their money into cavalry. So Imladris really was like, I'll take on Khan. He's going to send over his archers as well to support. And his infantry, I guess, is going to kind of try and face off against Khan. If that can work, we'll see how that goes. I think a few of the elves are starting to die. Yeah, got 3 of them there. They actually are taking, yeah, 4. Wow, they are actually taking some losses. I think it's because they're getting shot by Veriek bowmen. So yeah, that's just like the larger archer unit doing some damage to the cav there. But yeah, as you can see, Noldorian Rangers scaring off the Verieks slowly but surely. Also, what are they taking out? Cardish cataphracts, or trying to anyway. So yeah, it looks like Dorwinian's going to be facing off against Umbar. That's kind of what we decided on in the end. We kind of like we were chatting to each other like during the stream, and we were both like, oh yeah, let's just have a very gentlemanly fight. Let's just fight each other. Let's not deal with this like horse archer shenanigans and get involved with this, because this is a bit, you know, a bit messy. I hate horse archers. It's one of my like passions with Total War. I just hate them. I don't mind using them. Like occasionally I will play Imladris and I'll play the Noldorian Rangers just for a little change. But even still, I hate them. I just think playing against them is a cowardly way to fight. You know, you just face your enemy face to face. See the whites of their eyes, not shoot from range. But yeah, it looks like Khan and Imladris are going to face off against each other. They're going to have a small old fight, and we're going to have our large sort of land battle over here, I guess. Well, line battle, I guess is what I should call it. I have actually got a lot of cav there myself. Like the Gwynon sentries, they're not great, but you know, medium shot cav can do some serious damage. And I brought 5 of them. Dorwinian, you know, they can kind of spam them out, and you can still bring a reasonable army. I've got 1 violent guard, which is like my only decent infantry. And my Dorwinian infantry also pretty solid. They'll hold the line for a bit, but they do rely on using those javies and getting those javi volleys off. And I've got the Vine Lord Bjorn as well. So I've got 6 cav in total. So I need to try and make that matter, especially with Umbar here having no cavalry himself. It looks like Khan is sending him some cavalry. I was kind of a bit displeased with this. It's like, come on, just let me fight Umbar on my own. Because, yeah, if I did, then I would definitely be able to take them out pretty easily, I'd imagine, with the cavalry superiority. They beat me in the infantry fight, but I think I could make the cavalry sort of advantage work. But yeah, now Khan sending over Bane Steps and the Wainrider Nobles. It's going to be a little bit tougher. And it looks like Khan as well is also shifting his infantry just to join up with Umbar. So like the 1v1 that was gentlemanly agreed has kind of been broken already. So I was like, Imladris, please send stuff. I'm going to get attacked by 2 people here. But yes, we'll see how this one goes. As you can see, I'm pulling back my infantry, just trying to... I don't really want to allow Umbar to have this nice high ground. I don't think it really matters too much, but it helps a little bit, and I'm trying to focus on these Baelic bowmen as well. I mean, my Yard Patrollers are okay. They're nothing insane, but they're better than the Baelics. And I want to focus those guys down as much as possible. I've also got crossbows here, I think, just trying to weaken some of these Carnage sentries as well a little bit. But there you go, already one Bailick Bowman down. And it looks like I actually am going to push up with my swords, I guess. Didn't realize this was the plan, but maybe, yeah, I mean, they've not got a great angle to throw those jabbies. Look at that. Throw those jabbies, got to throw them up a hill. I think they've got to get a bit closer anyway. Yeah, here, look, Bailick Bowman actually getting point blank range. I don't know if that was to bait jabbies or something. I'm not sure what the plan was there. But yeah, we've got rid of one Bailick Bowman already, basically. And now we can work on to the next one. On by Usurpers there. Actually getting focused down by jabbies. That's actually has done some serious damage, to be fair, actually, to them. More jabbies now coming in, trying to do some damage here onto the Unby Usurpers. Taking out a few of them as they go by. Just keep throwing those jabbies, boys. We've got to just, like, weaken them as much as possible. Really, like, you want to get flanking shots. You don't want to be, like, having all your door-winning infantry like this in a solid line. You want to allow them to kind of get flanked. And that's kind of what I'm doing now. I'm pulling back this side here, going to re-engage. I'm going to allow my crossbows to sort of flank and shoot into the side of the Unby Usurper. And the plan is to allow it to make this work down the line. So once I beat this unit with the crossbows, I just move the crossbow down onto the next engagement, and then the next one, and so on and so forth. Archers are being defeated as well very nicely here. Yeah, there's nothing going on over here still. Imladris and Khan just staring at each other. I've got my swords over here, my Violent Guards. They're actually soaking up ammunition right now for the Bailics. It's not bad choice. I kind of reform them so the Bailics are shooting head on. And I just need to make sure that they don't charge. Balin steps into those Violent Guards. They could do some serious damage. But yeah, Unby Usurpers, they're going to beat my door-winning infantry. I think they're very heavy. Yeah, Unby Usurpers, and my guys are just heavy. So I'm going to get beaten in the infantry fight. Like I said, I needed to rely on the Javis to do a lot of damage. I didn't do as much as I'd like. I'm winning on this flank, though, because of the crossbow combination we've got going on. I did just run my crossbows across my own lines. It's probably not a smart move. My archers are still dealing with the Bailics and the Corsair archers here, just trying to get rid of them. Because if we get rid of them, you know, like, late game, they could be really annoying, can archers. Can make a difference. Got Cav going in here. Gwyn sentries have no hope of winning this fight. I've just got to tie them down. The general here is actually going to get a charge off my Cav. I was hoping he would just stand and wait. Yeah, he actually went in with his Wain Riders. I didn't think he would, but he did. And they've got my swords now joining the fight here. We've got spears, got Blackhaven Guard joining the fight here. So yeah, good target for the spears here to take out. Really need to try and get my Gwyn sentries out there, try and get them free. My Violent Bien here is going to go in for a charge onto the shock infantry. This is Carnage Berserkers. Again, like I said, Khan is coming over here, ruining the polite 1v1. I'll mow down his Berserkers for that. And yeah, the general's like trying to get out of there as quickly as possible before the spears get in there. I feel like that's a fair pullout. It's not, they're not encircled, they can get out of that fight. It's done a lot of damage to me. It's not a good trade. I've got another Gwyn sentry here moving around. I can maybe try and harass the Berserkers there, try and get them. Go for a charge here into the spears. Not really an ideal charge, but I don't really want to charge my general, and I've got nothing to stop them otherwise. So I'll take the charge. The Gwyn sentries there will do some damage. Yeah, look at that Blackhaven Guard. Actually, are losing decisively. That will balance out. This is not looking good over here. This left flank is really not looking good. I needed to actually send my cavalry and stuff across. Right flank, though, we are winning with the infantry fight. But, yeah, I clearly was not paying attention because my archers are just getting stuck in melee, which is just annoying. Yeah, doing a decent job. I actually brought a lot of missiles. I don't know if I should have brought this many, but it certainly, I felt like it was kind of working. I was getting a lot of kills with them. Doing a lot of damage. My general here is already at like half strength. I need to be careful of him. Look at this. Khan is fully shifting over to my side now. He's just given up facing Imladris. So I was like, Imladris, get in here. Just come and help out. Elrond here is actually in the fight already. Good to see. He's helping turn this fight around for the Unby Usurpers. We can encircle these final few units. That would really help. Yeah, Cav not looking good over here. Gwyn Sentry's fighting to 4 men, though. Is actually pretty impressive. Here comes my reinforcing Cav.
Men have given up and
I'm just trying to take every opportunity right now to just focus down this Wain Rider. Focus him down, kill him. But look at that, my left flank breaks. It's the side that didn't really have much support from crossbows and archers. I still forgot my archers in melee there. I must have just been busy with the Cav, not to realize. But they're getting butchered, the poor archers, and now they're going to face Aduna Nakori just to make it worse, but my infantry line just shatters. It really does. I could really do with Imladris sending in his infantry, just sort of tying down what remains, because it doesn't seem like Khan's going to just get involved over here. You can see, yeah, the swords really just need to get involved in this fight. I'm having to fall back. I can't support Elrond here, unfortunately. All I have is archers. The swords could maybe go in, but that is it. They're going to waver and break almost instantly. I mean, what are they here? Umbar Usurpers, Blackhaven Guard, yeah, the spears, and so forcing back my cav. More swords on the way. Elrond, though, I trust can hold on for a while. Like, he's a damn elf. A strong unit. Should be able to take these guys out and do some damage to them.
The field of battle. This is a shameful display.
There are wavering Umbar units down there, which is good to see. Yeah, Elrond is getting swamped. There's more cav in here as well. Carnage. Cataphracts trying to charge down the guards and Ladras here. I don't know if they got a great charge. Doesn't seem like the guards are too bothered. Actually, they're losing decisively now. But yeah, we're gonna need some more charges here from the Gwydon sentries. Do some work. Supporting out there. Got crossbows here trying to hit the berserkers. That they could do with charging these guys. And Noldor Rangers are pretty decent with charge ability. They could just mow these guys down. They're light shock infantry at the end of the day. You see berserkers actually trying to get into the archers as well here. Archers being unprotected. There's not much I can do to really help them out. Most of my stuff is tied down. Crossbows for me are in melee as well. I have more crossbows desperate trying to shoot, trying to do some damage. I have this Gwydon sentry here as well. It's kind of just, I'm trying to just watch the cav here. I don't want to overcommit. I'm just going to keep cycling this berserker if I can. Just get some easy kills on that. We'll go in for another charge here into the Blackhaven sentries. Try and do some damage there. Wasn't the greatest charge. Probably hit actually more the guards in the back than I did of the Blackhaven sentries. Or Blackhaven guards, sorry. Blackhaven sentries aren't here today. The pole arm unit. Yeah, Elrond's not looking good. He's very much surrounded. I thought he'd be able to hold on a little bit better. Like the guards of Imladris are a tough unit to take out. Usually when I face him. So I was like, oh, he'll be fine. He'll hold his ground. And I mean, what's he facing? Aduna Kori. That is pretty tough for him. I mean, if they can break through, do some decent charges, like we nearly kill this berserker off here. And then we just do some charges. We can support Elrond here. Just try and break some of these units. And there you go. The Elven Cav doing exactly that. Trying to just get in there. Save Elrond. I don't know if he's still standing. Oh, there you go. He has just fallen. Elrond has died. I don't think they'll do any morale issues. Imladris, you know, being an Elven faction, pretty strong, will do okay. And Noldorian nobles, Noldorian Rangers, though, coming out of there are going to take a lot of damage. Rear charges like this, though, cannot be missed out, though. There you go, Gwydon sentries helping out. The Elven ally taking those out. Now those guards and Imladris can go into something else. The Arcus Spearfishers, though, getting some really good shots off into my cav, and the Javies there will do a lot of damage. Aduna Kori here messing up archers for the elves, but getting a rear charge from the Vine Lord Bjorn, that will really help out. Yeah, look at that. Instantly now to losing decisively. The archers might break here, but at least they're not going to take out any more of them. And these Carnage Cataphracts here really need to get in. I think that's actually what the guards of Imladris are after. General here, Wainwright, is going to have to get tied down somehow or another. But it's still not looking good. There is a Elven Cavalry over there that also needs to be like brought back into the fight, but it's not looking good right now. 900 against 1400 in favor of Khan and Umbar. A charge here from my general going straight into Aduna Kori. Brutal sort of charge. Don't know if my general's going to get out of this one alive, though. He might be about to die. He's winning at the moment, but yeah, give that time. They'll churn around. Aduna Kori there routing. Good to see. More Gwydon sentries going in, routing multiple units here. We're seeing a bit of a mass rout actually taking place here from Umbar. But there you go. My general has fallen as well. So now both Imladris and Dorwin have lost their general. Umbar's still general is very healthy. 110 out of 110. Arthras and Asgard going in now, trying to deal with these guards in Imladris. A general has died for the enemies, so it's actually the Carnage general has died. The Wainriders have lost their general, and it's still looking okay. My archers actually holding on, beating Carnage Berserkers down here with the support of the Elven archers. Probably majority there because of the Elven archers, but you never know. Cav still getting in, trying to do some rear charges. Now that Khan has no general, it's certainly affecting units. I don't know what just broke there. Yeah, not Wainrider Nobles. What broke there? Blackhaven Guard. That's actually got nothing to do with Khan then. If Khan has any infantry left, they are going to be affected. Yeah, like these Arcus Spearfishers here could be in real trouble. The Wainrider General's still alive, but he's
Units have been rallied.
he's like leaderless. But the unit still fights on. And it's still looking pretty tough right now. These guards of Imlad just need to hold on. They might be losing, but just fight to the last man. That's what they can do very, very well. Like Cav here just getting rid of like random little units that just being isolated. We can't allow these tiny little spears to hold on. Wainwright is there, helping them kill those rangers off. I probably should have supported, but charging into a healthy unit of spears, it's a risky move. The Noldorian Rangers went for it though. They went in. I mean, the Arca Spearfishers are so badly armored that, yeah, when you charge them, they do kind of crumple a little bit. Now we just need to get rid of this Wainwright General very quickly. All my units have left are like really bows and cav. That is it. And I think we're all out of ammo when it comes to archers. The only unit that has ammo is this Variag Bowman here that needs to be charged by something. Look at this. There's so many Faraz and Asgar here. Still need to be killed off. We just got the guardsmen line just holding on. There's 2 of them left. It's so, so close. But Balance Power is shifting back now. 420 against, well, 390 and dropping quickly. Doing some serious damage here. The Gwyn Sentry here is coming in clutch right now, routing a lot of units. I'm so glad I brought so many of them. The late game, at least one of them has managed to get to, like, not decent strength, but, like, you know, half strength. Still alive. Another charge in here. Thing kind of missed the charge. But yeah, taking out those Variag Bowmen. Trying to. They were wavering. Could do with another recharge. There you go. That's going to be a better one. That'll rout the Variag Bowmen. Without a general, they are in disarray. And now my archers and crossbows can go in here and try and support. And this might finish them off. Finish off Umbar. I mean, a lot of units are wavering here. The Dunakori breaking, Alfraz and Asgard breaking, and we're going to see a mass trial. Look at that. 370 men left for the Elves and Dorwinion. What a fight. Wow. Yeah, Pyrrhic victory is definitely an understatement in the replay, and we'll have a look at these end results. But yeah, what a fight. Really looked like we kind of lost once my infantry line started to crumple and my flank was just turned in. But yeah, a lot of sacrifices from the Elves and a lot of good holding on, and they managed to just about turn that fight around. But yes, we'll have a quick look at the end results. This was from my perspective, playing as Dorwinion. 175 kills with Vinelord Bien here. 139 with the Vinelord Guards here is also not too shabby. My infantry, yeah, it really didn't do a lot. These Dorwinion infantry were outclassed. We've got the Violent Yard Patrols, 237 kills for them, 261. I have a feeling a lot of them are murdering Baelic Bowman. 188 with one of the crossbows. My Cav, some of them did pretty rubbish because they just kind of got charged by and beaten by the Superior Carnage Cav. But 284, 182 is not too bad for these two Gwyn sentries here. Then we have Bad Omens playing as Imladris. 112 kills with Elrond here before he fell. But his other guards, Imladris did pretty solid. 221, 216. 100 kills with the Noldorian Archers, 184, 158, some solid kills there. And then his Rangers, as no surprise, all did pretty well. 220, 243, 375 kills. And we have Aiki playing as Umbar. His Umbar Usurper is getting 118 kills, 187 kills. His Udunukori getting 129, 192 kills. Blackhaven Guard, 123 kills. His archers, yeah, just got absolutely pulverized by mine. And then Bulk playing as Khan, 179 kills with the Wainriders Nobles. His Shock Infantry did varying quality, but one got 130, which is not too shabby. And then his bows, 84 kills. One of his Cataphracts got 241 kills. So he did pretty solid. It was a big, big annoyance, to be honest. It's like Arca Spearfish is a big scare for my Cav. And yeah, his cavalry was just better than mine if I ever went to fight it. But there you go, guys. That is today's Dawnless Days battle. If you did enjoy, do remember leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support. And if you want to get Dawnless Days yourself, the link is in the description, along with the Last Breath submod, which we use here to get Dorwinion and Karnd. But yeah, until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.